Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Connie.
There's no Connie connected to this phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was calling from the Cheesecake Factory. She had a complaint, and I was just trying to touch base with her so we can get that figured out.
Okay. This is Connie then.
Oh, hey,
because
Connie.
I'm like,
You tricked me.
hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So I was calling about the, apparently you had an incident with your Cajun pastas?
Yes. Which cheesecake are you calling from, and what is your name?
My name is Charles, and I'm calling from the call center. I'm not actually at a location. I'm at the call center in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I did have a concern of at the Cheesecake Factory.
Uh-huh.
And I felt that someone needed to know, because when we got home, as I stated in the letter, do you have a copy of the letter?
I don't. I do have some particulars here. They did give me a little rundown. They said that you had been eating this particular dish for approximately the last 20 years with us. And we greatly appreciate it, especially having you for 20 years as a patron at our Cheesecake Factories. But you said this time it was a different experience. It wasn't up to par.
Yes, the actual noodles in the dish was matted, and the taste was it was very bland, and also it was really just nasty.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot to this day figure out what was going on with that meal.
Do you believe
like
that the noodles just weren't cooked properly, or they were just a totally different taste than what you were used to?
The noodles were cooked. It was really like they were overcooked. I mean, they were mushy. It was just kind of matted together.
We did get a new distributor for our pasta. Because this is actually what they would call eco-friendly pasta, and it's just basically so we can get a new clientele in there, people that want a lower carbon footprint. What this actually is recycled cut up carpet now, and what they do, they didn't mat it down correctly, they didn't cook it correctly.
Well, really, what happened was, I mean, it was not noodles. You can really tell.
Yeah, it's shredded carpet.
Yeah, so it doesn't work.
Okay, so you're saying it's not a welcome change.
Right, it's one of the worst. I mean, we've been buying this for years.
Okay,
and it's one of the worst. This is one of the worst. I mean, it wasn't even pasta. You could not spin it. It was clunky. We had to eat it like brick. I mean,
how was the sauce?
It was bad.
How was the sauce and the seasoning?
Everything else were almost right.
Okay.
I mean, the sauce and everything was on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And normally what we do, now, I mean, I got to admit, now, it took us about 45 minutes to get home before we saw it.
Okay.
And normally, but this is normal. And we can normally, mix it up and eat it as a meal.
Uh-huh.
But this, you couldn't even mix.
Okay.
I mean, it broke apart like stuck up right.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. How did it affect your bowel movements after you consumed it?
Now that, I mean, I don't remember.
Did you have a regular movement, or did it affect it in a negative way? I'm already marking it down here that the sauce broke apart and the noodles were unsatisfactory. I was just wondering if you had to put any extra effort into pushing it out.
I don't remember. I mean, again, this was a week ago, so.
Okay, and was there any discoloration with the urine or the smell of the urine?
and again, don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't something we was looking for, and I noticed.
Okay. What we're gonna do, because we've been having, you're not the first to make this complaint. We've actually had several people comment about this particular dish and the noodles in general. What we're gonna do? Are you available? We don't need anyone that. Oh, you could put it in the mailbox. We could do that when we send somebody by. We're gonna need you to in a Ziploc baggie or a Tupperware. Go in and provide a stool sample that we can come by and pick up.
No.
People acting the dance.
Oh no, we're very professional. We want to actually detect like if it's harmed you on the inside because we don't want anything to happen to our customers.
Well, I understand, but that's not something that we're gonna do.
This isn't perfect.
I mean, at this point, is as far as we know, it's over because it's been a week, so it's nothing you're going to get out of this.
But satisfaction knows no time limit. Like we don't want you to be dissatisfied with any of this. I guess what you can do. Would you like some discount coupons? We can do a free meal, free entree. We can do. I would rather do that than 50%. 50% off feels like I'm ripping you off a little bit, and I don't want to do that.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, it does.
I'm thinking
even with you saying that, make it sound bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking like two or four. I'll put them in the mail. I'll send you like 4 free ones. Just know they're probably not going to take 4 of the 4 coupons at once. You might have to split them in 2 at a time. They'll take 2 at a time.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll send them out in the mail. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and turn on the oven and have Connie go sit her ass on there and then cook something.
You know what?
What?
I tell you what.
What?
You a punk bitch.
I ain't send you shit.
You little bastard.
I ain't send you shit.
Bastard, you a punk bitch.
Why don't you put your head up her ass and pretend it's a suppository?
Your mama is a suppository.
Oh, yeah, you want me to tell you about your mama?
Yeah, you know what? Your daddy stuck his head up your mama's pussy.
Yeah, but you ain't no soldier, dog. You ain't no soldier.
You the one, this motherfucker. You little stupid ass bastard.
Yeah, you want to know what you could do with your Cajun pasta?
You know what?
What?
You know what? Your wife got her dick in her mouth. she plugged you every night, don't she, motherfucker? Don't she get you?
I'm going to put a noodle in Connie, man. I'm going to tell you something. Oh, there he goes. Oh, shit.